You know what? I want to start this video asking a question. Are us men, men of color, black and Latino, men that come from the bottom, are we not meant to succeed? Are we cursed? Can we break? Are we not able to break those generational curses chains? Is success too much for us? Shouldn't we have success? Those are the questions that I want to ask. For those that you don't know, my name is Ron, and I'm the guy that talks too much, and I appreciate you for stopping by and showing me love. Let's get right into this topic. Pop!
Yes. Yeah, there's somebody in the car.
I just want to apologize in advance, guys. Those were some graphic image, but I just have to show them. This is a story about how Henry Ruggs, right, a wide receiver for the Vegas, not Oakland, because I know they moved, for the Vegas Raiders, ruined his life, and at the same process, killed a innocent woman and her dog. This is what I've been saying for the longest, and this is what I want to discuss in this video. Like I said in the beginning, are us men of color not meant to succeed? Are we not meant to succeed? 22 years old, playing the NFL, speeding down the highway 156 miles per hour, being reckless, not giving a damn, being very having that ego, feeling like a god, and then you take someone's lives away. And then you're a man of color. You're a man of color. Do you think you're going to get away with anything? Do you think these people, the media, the judges are going to be easy on you? No. And let me tell you why. Let's just read like we always do in this channel. Let's just read something that we're going to get back to. And we go with Fox Sports Radio for the report. Here's how long Henry Ruggs III could spend in prison after his deadly DUI. Former Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III is facing 3 additional charges stemming from a fiery car crash that left a 23-year-old woman and her dog dead early Tuesday, November 2nd morning. Prosecutors are planning to file felony charges for driving under the influence resulting in substantial bodily harm, reckless driving resulting in substantial bodily harm, and misdemeanor charging of possessing a firearm while under the influence. So not only was this fool breaking the law, driving under the influence, speeding down the highway, he had to have a firearm on him. Yeah, you had to have the gun on you. It kind of it's like the starter packet kid, right? To get in trouble with the law when you're a famous celebrity. You're driving reckless, there's drugs and alcohol usually involved, and there's always a gun. Always. Ruggs, who allegedly was driving his Corvette at 156 miles per hour before he slammed on his brakes and rear-ended Tina Tinter's Toyota RAV4, sending her over 500 feet down the road, where it burst into flames. His blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit. The new felony charges stem from the injuries that his girlfriend, Kiara Janai Washington, a weird-ass name, received in the crash. She suffered an arm injury that required surgery. Ruggs has been since released from prison on a $150,000 bond and must stay confined to his home. He was fitted with an ankle monitor after surrendering his passport, staying inside, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, no, he can't come outside, right? Hopefully he doesn't. He stays inside because clearly he's a threat to humanity. But let's bring it back to what I was saying in the Fetty Wap video, right? How men of color are cursed and we're not meant to succeed, apparently. And if you haven't checked that video out, you can watch it. I'll put the image right here in the link below so you can check it out. Going back to this, right? Unlike Fetty Wap, this man right here wasn't caught with drugs or anything, but he did catch a body, no pun intended, right? Imagine working your ass off for years until you make it to the NFL, which we already went over in this channel, the percentage of players that make it to the NFL, and I believe that's 1.1%. He was part of that 1% that made it to the league. I did my research on him. He wasn't no bum. He was no bum. He did really good in his college career, and he was doing good in his NFL. So he was, I believe he was projected to sign another more lucrative contract. So he was about to be set for life. But no, what I said in the last video, lack of discipline, lack of self-control, lack of financial discipline, because yes, this has to do with money, because I got to go out there, buy this expensive ass car, get with these models, pop bottles, get drunk, and get into an accident. Speeding again at 156 miles per hour. For those in another country, in kilometers, that's 200 something. I don't know the math. I'll probably put it somewhere in the screen so you guys can know the math. But that's besides the point. 22 years old, being part of something that very few people can say, which is make it to the NFL, making millions of dollars, about to make more millions of dollars, but that all went to shit. You want to know why? Because these basketball players, these NFL players, and like people, again, that come from the hood like we do, that come from the bottom, when we get to some levels of success, that ego, that machismo, that bravado, that feeling like I'm on top of the world, that feeling that I'm invincible and nobody can touch me, it always comes back to bite us in the ass, don't it? Because once we get to that level, right? And I'm saying we because I'm a man of color myself. Once we get to that level, we start, hanging out with people that we're not supposed to be hanging out with, hanging out with a bunch of yes men in the echo chamber. Everything that you do is cool. And of course, not only do you have a bunch of ass kissers around you that don't care about your well-being or your good interest, it also has to do with that social media, right? That instant gratification, that instant validation of, yo, I'm the man. Look at me. I'm in the NFL. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm 200 pounds. I'm with the model. I'm in the fast car. Again, let me fix my hat. Living that fast life, right? Living the limelight, but not doing everything but focusing on keeping the dream alive. You made it to the NFL. You should be focusing on how you're gonna run those routes, how you're gonna run those yards, what plays are you gonna do, how you're gonna make it to the championship the next year. Not over here with a 304 spinning down the highway, 156 miles per hour, killing an innocent person. Because that's what we're gonna get to now. Because of your reckless behavior, your lack of self-control and discipline, a innocent young woman, I believe 23 years old, just starting living life, probably just graduated college or probably still in college, probably living in a small apartment with her beautiful dog, and you're trying to see at 23 years old how life is going to be in the future. But no, it got cut off short because Mr. Henry Ruggs was being an asshole, had no self-discipline, and not decided, but, decided to get in a car and feel like he was God and took an innocent woman's life away. And where are we left? We are left with RP's hashtags, right? And some, like always is now, some RP hashtags, some GoFundMes, and an athlete or a celebrity in hot waters that most likely, because they got money, status, and fame, are gonna get away with. They're just gonna get away with it. I mean, the guy bailed out. He paid $150,000, bailed out. Probably gonna get some good lawyers. Gonna end up broke, right? If he wins the case, or he escapes this somehow, which I doubt. But you know what it is. You can't really expect justice from these celebrities, right? You can't spend most of the time for these celebrities to be held accountable, because that's what we got to start doing as people. Stop idolizing these celebrities and start holding them more accountable. This shit is unacceptable. And now while I was doing my research, there was people trying to defend this. Oh, he's young. He was living his life. I don't give a shit if he was young living his life. Because of his recklessness, somebody else lost their life. And again, I always got to bring it back to the man, because this is, believe it or not, this is first and foremost a men's health channel. And I want all you men watching me right now, if you're right now, you just got to college and you're working and you're a student athlete and you're about to make it to the league, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, whatever it is that you're doing. Discipline is key for success. It's not about just getting to the league. It's following certain protocol and behavior that's going to keep you there for a long time so you can make millions and take care of your family. But even if you're a successful doctor, an engineer, successful plumber, or whatever it is that you're doing, you start making money, discipline is everything. Self-control, discipline, financial discipline, emotional discipline is key. For the men watching this, remember, this world is a not man-friendly world. The modern world that we live in is set up for men to fail and for us to pay the price. Please, men all over the world watching this, have discipline. It will take you far in life. Stop hanging out with yes men. Get out of that echo chamber. Put your ego to the side. Be more humble. Get in touch with God. It's really going to help you. This shit is crazy. Every time now it feels like on this mic, I got to get on and talk about young men, successful young men throwing their life away because they couldn't behave or they didn't know how to act. All you men watching, you don't got to make these mistakes. What they say, a wise man learns from the mistakes from others. Let's learn from Henry Ruggs' mistake. Not only the young men, any men. Let's learn from this and let's do better. And prayer goes out to the family. And Henry Ruggs, if you're watching this, or anybody related to you, I hope you get what's coming to you, bro. I hope you get what's coming to you. Every bit of it. I have no pity for you, my brother. I will pray for you. But I hope you get whatever is coming to you regarding the law. I hope you stay in jail for a long time. I never wish this on no man. But what you did was wrong, bro. And I ain't going to give you a pass just because you're a man of color, just like myself. But in this channel, it doesn't really matter what I think. It matters what you guys think. Please, guys, comment down the section down below. Tell me. Let me know what you think about this. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, activate the notification bell, and keep showing your boys some love. Thank you so much, and I'm out. Peace.